thank you very much for coming back. If this is your first time watching a video on my channel, kindly subscribe and then also leave me a comment. Thank you very much. Today we are dealing with recognizing quantities and relationship in word problems. You see, one of the most important things is mathematics has a real life applications, and to be able to translate your mathematical knowledge to solve problems, you should be able to recognize quantities and draw relationship between part of word problems. Okay, and so to be able to do that effectively, you need to understand the mathematical language. Okay, English words that can be translated mathematically. Okay, so that is what we want to do. This is one thing I have always been telling my students. You see, math revolves around certain operators. Okay, the basic one is the addition, division, multiplication, subtraction. Okay, we also have the comparison operators, which you have equal to, we have greater than, we have greater than or equal to, we have less than or equal to. These are all comparison operators. They are used to compare one quantity to another quantity. Okay, so yes, I want us to be able to understand on what instant do you use any of these operators, and how do you translate your English word problem into a mathematical problem, okay, for solutions. And so we are going to look at it in a minute. All right, so what are some of the words that actually revolve around equal to? Equal, yes, so this is an equal sign and equal. So usually if you see words like s, right, will be like words like this, or any form of the to be verb. Any form of the to be verb is equal to. So for instance, you can say is y. You understand what I'm trying to say? So this is still the same thing. So whenever you see s or any form of the to be verb, it's equal to. Let's look at words like more than, increase by, sum of. So whenever you see such words, it just means you should add. So let's say John's bill increased by 10, right? So John's bill, so his bill increased by $10. So it means that if John's bill was X, which we don't know, it actually increased by 10. So whenever you see this, it's actually indicating a plus. You understand? Okay, so let's look at words like less than, decrease by. This is just right opposite what we did before. Difference of, right? So sum of, addition, difference of, subtraction, more than, addition, less than, subtraction, increase by, addition, decrease by. You get it? So whenever you see such words, it just means you should subtract, right? So just subtract. Let's see words like off. See, in one video I mentioned that off is of the signs of multiplication. Whenever you see of, it means you should multiply. So 20% of 500. The of here means that it is 20% of 500. You understand? Which is 100. So it's like that. Of means multiply. Let's look at words like more than. You can see more than, or you can see words like greater than. You get it? Yeah, so we already mentioned more than can be to add. More than can also be something is greater than. So if John's age is more than Edward's age, then it means that John is by far greater than Edward in terms of age. Okay, so let's also look at if we talk about more than, then we can also talk about less than. I mean, it's just right opposite, or less than, right? Also means, it can also mean to subtract or actual less than, right? Okay, the next one is very important. So at least, or no less than. It means it is greater than or equal to. So if I say that Prince's age is at least 20 years, it means that Prince cannot be less than 20 years. Prince has to be 20 years or more. Okay, Prince's age is no less than 20 years. It means Prince's age has to be more than 20 years or 20 years. So it is greater than or equal to. Great. So the opposite is also true. We can talk about at most, and then no more than. It also means less than or equal to. So if Michael Jordan's height is at most 7 feet, then it means that his height cannot be greater than 7 feet. It can be less than 7 feet or equal to 7 feet, but it cannot be more than 7 feet. It's no more than 7 feet. It means that his height is either 7 feet or less. You understand? So these are very important, and these are some of the things you need to know. These are some of the symbols that you need to know to be able to successfully translate a word problem into a mathematical model that can be easily solved. Let's look at some quick example here. So I have these statements on the board. Let's try to do some practice. Let's identify some keywords here. I can see S, I can see more than. Here I can see of, I can see S, I can see pair here, I can see at most, I can see S, I can see decrease by, and I can see S. So now let's see how we can translate that into equation. So it says that 5. Okay, so these are the key terms in this problem that we talked about. So we said that S is the same as equal to 2. More than can be addition, right? So let's see, 5 here is equal to, is more than, is 2 more than, is 2 plus 3. That makes a lot of sense, right? 1/2 of 12 is 6. We said that this is 1/2 of, we said that of means multiplication of 12. S is equal to 6. This is pretty simple, right? So pair, I forgot to mention pair. Pair means division. So $1.25 per dozen. So it means that for a dozen is 12. Dozen is 12. So 1.25 divided by 12. So pair is division. And then here 8s is equal to at most 11, right? Great. So 8 is at most 11. That means that it can be equal to 11 or it can be less than 11. So that will be 8 is less than 11. 14, oh, I meant 14, sorry. 14 decreased by 6. So 14, decrease means subtract. It's the same as decrease, subtract, and then difference of those kind of decrease by 6 is 8. Yeah, so this is how you translate your problem into mathematical models, by understanding some of these words and how it translates mathematically. All right, I hope you understand this.